and welcome back. In today's video I wanted to show off a collection I've recently completed, which is every Tera full art card that was available in a standard set. So originally I fell in love with these cards during the preview season for Scarlet and Violet base set, and when these two cards, the Arcanine and the Gyarados, were previewed, I couldn't believe how cool they were. I've always been a fan of full art cards, and for me these were really awesome. And I know people don't like the hats, it's always a big thing, the Tera gimmick, but they really did make it as little showing as possible for the hats in these cards. And I really just loved like the white background, the stars, like the Gyarados in particular, the blue and the white together, I think looks fantastic. So this is what started it all for me and made me want to collect this set. So I thought these would be a lot more expensive, and I didn't get these two originally, but I picked them up later on. And I still really love these. They're like the best sort of Hidden Fates shinies combined with the Tera showcase, like the texture, the glitter, it's just beautiful in these cards. And I think the Tera itself will be like iconic for this generation. Obviously right now it's not enjoyed or in favour, but I think in future there'll be a lot of people nostalgic for it. So I thought we'd go through the whole set in order. So the first two Arcanine and Gyarados from Scarlet Violet base set. Then we have Paldea Evolved had, I think, 3. So in Paldea Evolved we had the Fortress. We had the Slowking. I like the Slowking a lot. I like the Fortress a lot as well actually, the green looks really cool. And the Dene, that pink. It's probably one of the most obvious sort of hats, Tera hats you can see in the series. So that's Paldea Evolved. And they sort of kept adding more and more. So Obsidian Flames, it's a small set, but I think it has like 4 of the Tera full arts. So you have the Ice Cube. We have the Tyranitar. This is one of the coolest ones. That bulb is a bit silly, but I love Tyranitar, and the way that the Tera sort of texture looks on it is really cool. The Vespiquen, this is also a really cool one with the purple and the yellow. And then Charizard, which is the most expensive one, I think, just because it's Charizard. So that's Obsidian Flames. I don't know how they picked these. So Ice Cube and the Charizard, there was a special illustration rare. Tyranitar and Vespiquen there wasn't, so not sure what that criteria was, but there was 4 in Obsidian Flames. Then we go to Paradox Rift, a set I think personally is underrated, and I think we have 5 from Paradox Rift. So starting off with the Frostlass, we have the Garchomp. This Garchomp is really cool as well. Something about the blue ones really do it for me. Such a cool Garchomp. We have Serena. We have Hooper. Hooper was one of the first ones. I think I pulled that one myself, possibly. And Toxtricity with another massive hat. I think this is a fun card. So 5 from Paradox Rift. Then we move into Temporal Forces, which I think is back down to just a 2. So Temporal Forces has the Wug Trio and the Farigiraf. So if you're looking to get some Tera full arts, probably Temporal Forces not the best set, but it has a couple. And then the final set where you could find them was Twilight Masquerade. So there's another ton in here. So going by the set order, we have Ogerpon, Teal Mask, we've got Magcargo, another one of my favourites. We've got the Half Flame Mask Ogerpon, which I actually think is really cool as well. It's the glitter effect, so nice. The Wellspring Mask, the Greninja, another cool one. You've got the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, and the Dragapult, which at one stage was like a competitive card. I'm not sure if it still is, but another cool one. And so that's the last one. So after in Stellar Crown, they moved to the Stellar Full Arts instead of the Tera Full Arts. And so that's basically the whole set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23 cards. And I know that there is some, so there's, I think, some promos. Like I know definitely the Charizard, there's one where it's facing the other direction. I think there's a couple of others as well. Personally, I'm not one for promos. So for me, this is the complete set. And I'm happy to have it completed. I think it's really cool. Thinking about putting it in a binder. For now, I just like it as top loaders, but it is something I'm considering. And so these cards I bought mostly in 2024. Sort of throughout the year, I pick up one sort of every few weeks, once a month. That sort of thing. I think most of them were relatively cheap. These actually haven't really changed in price at all, I don't think. So my average price paid for these was around $8 Australian, I think. So some of them, like the Gyarados and Arcanine, I think were about $10 each. Some of them were pretty cheap. The last card I got was the Serena, which was this one here. So this is $5.50, so I got this like a couple weeks ago. Just came in like a week ago. Finished up the collection. The most expensive one was obviously the Charizard. I think I paid $21 for this card. It's not my favourite, but it's Charizard tax, you gotta do it. And it's a cool pose, it's a cool one. I think the only other one I paid more than $10 for, actually the Garchomp might have been like 11 or 12. The Greninja I think was like $12. So yeah, these aren't super expensive. For collecting on a budget, I think a lot of people say that they're priced out of Pokemon card collecting, or collecting's become too expensive. And definitely, if all you care about are the special illustration rares, alt arts, PSA 10 copies of things, it has become crazy expensive and sort of ridiculous for a regular collector. But if you, like, these aren't even the cheapest sort of cards you can get. These are still like, these are full art cards, they're textured cards, they're beautiful quality, beautiful cards, and you can pick them up for really like a fairly reasonable price. This whole collection would have set me back maybe $200 Australian, maybe a little bit less than that. And so over the course of like 2 years, basically, I've been collecting these for. That's really not that bad at all for like an affordable collection that's really enjoyable to look at. So I think collecting is alive and well, especially if you are a fan of some of the more obscure things within the hobby. There's a lot of things you can do with set collecting, like just going for the holos and EXs. You don't need the PSA 10s, you don't need to try and keep up with everyone else's collection online. Because a lot of people buy the cards and then they don't ever enjoy them. They don't take the time to look through them and appreciate what they've spent their money on. So that's this collection finished, and I'm going to enjoy it. In terms of what's next, I do really like the Stellar Full Arts never really appealed to me that much, but the new Mega Full Arts that are coming out, I think they're really cool. The way that it looks like you can see the after image of the original Pokemon before it's Mega evolved. And so I'm tempted to try and collect that set because I'm sure they'll keep releasing them. The only issue is the price, because I think these ones really aren't fan favorites, so the price of them have stayed really low. I think it looks like people are enjoying the new Mega Full Arts a lot more. So if they end up being like $20, $30, I probably won't bother. But if they're the same as these cards, around $8 to $10, I'll probably look to start picking up the set and collecting those next. So yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know what your favourite one of these cards is, and if you're collecting something like this yourself. Thanks for watching.